Vande Nanda Bristrinam Vatarano Viksnasa Jasan Hari Kathodgitam Unati Bhuvanatrayam Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Dayal Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasadi Sri Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Bolo Sri Guru Maharaj ki Jai Guru Parampara ki Jai Jai Ananta Guru Vaishnava Vrinda ki Jai Sapasar Gaurhari ki Jai Gaur Nityananda Prabhu ki Jai Jai Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Sanjeev ki Jai Bhakta Vindana Shankar Vishnu Dev ki Jai Bhaktaraj Prahlad Maharaj ki Jai Sarvavishta Prahlad Sri Giriraj Govardhan Ji ki Jai Govinda Gopinath Madan Ji ki Jai Radha Damodar Darshan Sundar Premananda Jai Radha Radha Madhava Radha Vrindavan Chandra Ji ki Jai Harinam Sankirtan ki Jai Sankirtanकारी भक्त वृंद की जय समवेत गौर भक्त वृंद की जय गौर प्रमानंदी
So now, by the causeless mercy of Guru and Vaishnavas, we are listening to the internal specialities of Bhagavad Bhajan, trying to do Shravan Kirtan. Gurudev would say that for the welfare of the sadhaks, and to advance in sadhan bhajan, then Bhagavan himself appears as his vigraha, and he also sends his Bhagavad Parikars to this world, and he is always present in their hearts as well. Therefore, the archana of the vigrahas and their puja has been prescribed in the Shastras. This way the Seva puja has been described. This way the fruit is very easily had, quickly. Therefore, sometimes the Bhagavad Parikars, Bhagavad Parshads, almost if one has mundane understanding towards them, then it is not good. Therefore, Bhagavan, he appears as the Archavatar. And by engaging in his Archan Puja, then this way the faith will gradually become very strong. And to that extent, Bhagavad Shakti will be instilled in their hearts. So Maharaj went preaching. Then he went to this Siliguri, Jalpaiguri in Bengal, where Nagar Sankirtan will be taking place. And there's a river, Mahananda, which flows from Darjeeling downwards. So there's an ancient Jagannath temple there. So Seva Puja was not being conducted properly. Pujari also is not doing his seva properly, not focusing. on the seva, and then slowly this seva stopped. Why? Because he was overcome by many diseases. If you're neglecting Bhagavan, and if you use those things that are meant for him, if you use for your own enjoyment, then very dire consequences. If you steal the property of Guru, Brahmanas, then very painful consequence. For those who are useless, then they're forgiven. But those who are intelligent, they should be very cautious. So they say the Pujari, he was, and they say Pujari, he suffered so much. His infamy spread everywhere. So they say, people were thinking, someone said, give this temple to the sadhus. And they say, there's a big temple there. But Thakurji's Sri Mandir was made of dry leaves, straw. Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra, they were staying in one temple on the banks of the river, in one garden, and they were within a cottage, hut. But no one go there because no seva puja there. So when they accepted, alright, we'll give this temple to sadhus, then my Guru they gave the temple to my Guru Maharaj and everyone. They wrote the temple in the name of Gaudiya Vedanta Samiti. And then slowly all the businessmen, every day they'd go for this religious gathering. There they told the Maharajas that we will repair the temple, and all of you just do Harikatha, speak Harikatha and do Harikirtan here. You should go on continuously while we'll take the responsibility of repairing the temple. And so we'll get many instructions from the sadhus. We'll also become absorbed in seva, so we'll also advance. So they say Maharaji accepted. And they say slowly a very nice temple was built, very big temple of Jagannath. So there are three sections, one for Ram, one for Sita, Lakshman, Hanuman, and then Gaur, Radha, Vinod, Bihari, and then Jagannath. And then after the temple was built, then the big festival took place during the installation of the deities. Pathayatra, Vishnu Prasad, Dharma Sabha. And that time, Maharaji said that Vigraha Seva, don't think of it to be ordinary. The Vigraha himself has appeared, and by serving him, the Sambandha Gyan has had this Bhagavad Kripa. And then, by having this Bhagavad Kripa, when he enters into his Nitya. So the Acharyas spoke very beautifully. And then Bhagavan, by his Kripa, has caused this mercy. He says he has appeared as the Archavadar, as the Shri Vigraha. But should not neglect this Vigraha Seva, or else the result is very fearsome. So then they told one sannyasi to look after the temple. Also many sevaks are staying there, because people there, they're very pious, very faithful. Many cows came, and the sevaks, very nice seva was going on there. So then the question came that on the day of Ekadashi, Mahaprabhu is Bhagavan himself. Mahaprabhu will follow Nirjala Ekadashi. So the bhaktas, they also follow the Ekadashi Vrata. some won't do nirjala, some won't eat fruits, they drink juices. So what should be given to Bhagavan? In Jagannath Puri, he's offered 56 types of bhoga. Krishna himself would follow Ekadashi. Ramchandra also, but not Jagannath. So what should be done? Then should we stop offering bhoga and just offer some fruits and flowers? Because there in Jalpaiguri, there's many nice gardens. Pineapples, oranges, very profuse quantity. Bananas, jackfruits, coconuts. 12 months of the year, you'll get so many fruits there. Dates. And even their sabji is very, so many types. There is squash, jalpai. Like you have your tinda. The tinda is very big. There in Jalpaiguri. Every day so much milk is given by the cows, like paneer, rabdi, sandesh. So what should be offered in Ekadashi? So Maharaji said, and Mahaprabhu accepts the bhava of bhakta, then he followed Ekadashi. But Bhagavan Krishna also, he followed this Ekadashi with the Rajavasis. Ramchandra also, he's also this Swarup, Dharma Swarup. So he also follows Chaturmasya Vrat. But this Vigraha Seva, you should offer rice, everything on the day of Ekadashi. To the deities, you should not be neglectful, thinking I'll only offer Ekadashi food. No. This Nitya Seva should not be stopped. Even if you're offering fruits and other things, still you should also offer rice and sabji. This has been told in the Shastras. But there, in the Manta of the temple, he heard everything. And when Maharajas all came, then there were so many fruits there. On Ekadashi, they give 2-3 talks full of fruits. On Ekadashi, they give more fruits. So much milk, yogurt. Such temples are very rarely found. ISKCON also is a nice temple there. The 10 Gaudiya Math centers there in Siliguri, Jalpaiguri. Very nice, beautiful place. Situated at the foothills of the Himalaya. So then on the Ekadashi, the temple president, he didn't offer rice on that day of Ekadashi. So he didn't follow Guru Varga's advice. Then Maharaji came to Mathura. Then he heard some news. Then the night, all the gundas, dacoits, what did they do? They tied the hands of all the sannyasis, brahmacharis, and they threw them inside the river. And then they took all the keys, and then opened the gate, took the jewels of Thakurji, took all the things away of Thakurji. And all the sevaks were there, they also ran away. And those who were caught, they were also tied and they were also thrown inside the river. But there the water is not so deep, so anyhow they were saved. Sometimes in the flood, in rainy season there's water, or else there's very less water there. So they were like, they didn't drown, but they were in the water the whole night. And their bodies became powerless. And they stole everything away from the temple. And Maharaji said, if you do Namaparad, then anyhow you can be forgiven by Nam Prabhu. If you do Dhammaparad, then Baldev Prabhu can forgive you. He is Dham Sarup. But one was a seva paradi, how will he be delivered? If you have any shortcoming, if you have anything short, if you don't have any strength in your body, then you might have had an excuse. But when you have everything, how can you do like this? Why did you take responsibility for serving the deities? Why should you make Thakurji stop? So one may say, oh, I'm offering. Why should we offer rice? Then why are you serving the deities? In Vrindavan, on all the temples, is there any rule that on Ekadashi you should not offer rice? There is no such rule. In all the temples there you see. So therefore they say, because of this offense, you got this result. And in the future you will get more punishment. And then anyhow, Gurudev went back there. Guru Maharaj, all of them went there. And then anyhow, they said, wherever there's a temple, where there's Vigraha Seva, then no kinds of faults should be committed there. So Bhagavan eats 4 kinds of food. And this Chaturveda Shri Bhagavad Prasada. Kritai, Zadana, Tritan, Hari Bhakta Sandan. Guru Ashtakam Jagat Thakur is saying, like eating 4 kinds of food. Chaturveda Prasada. So the Guru Varga, they instruct everyone on how to render seva. If they do seva parad, then Premananda he said that, oh, you see, those are good students, then those are honest, who have all good qualities, then you see, if they commit even a slight fault, then everyone will chastise that person. Why? Because he's a good student. This way the principal teachers, they all correct him, saying, oh, you're a good student, be on the right path, don't spoil your life. So they're all ready to correct him, even if he does the slightest mistake, commits the slightest mistake. But you see, those are great badmashes. Then no one speaks to him, no one cares what they do. Because he doesn't care about anyone, so they don't care about him also. He won't even listen in the first place. And then he fights with the other gundas. So he fights and then... But they make sure that the good student will not be spoiled. Therefore, they're always thinking about his well-being, welfare. So Bhagavan himself, he said, no, don't commit the same fault again, or it will be very difficult. Then he also tied his hands and legs. In the future he may even kill you, these dacoits. Or else Bhagavan is always saving the devotees. So why so much punishment? Because you don't believe in Bhagavan. If you would have, then you would have offered. You don't follow the injunctions of the Shastras. In this way, then what will happen? So you listen to everything, but then you'll act on your own. Then Maharaj again, he spoke so much at length. They did Nagar Sankirtan. And then say Harikatha Kirtan took place. And that day, because all the sannyasis came, they got so many ornaments, people. And all those thieves who had stolen everything and thrown the devotees inside the river, they also came. And they said, oh Maharaj, they didn't do seva, so they'll be punished. But what about us? We've stolen, so how will we be punished? Because we stole all the ornaments of Bhagavan. Then Maharaji told them, you know what will happen. Because we will be very sad that we stole all these jewels away. You see, in our homes, there's this great... Our wives ran away. Our children are in the hospital, suffering so much. So I said, oh, take all these jewels away and forgive us. And may Bhagwan forgive us. And may we never steal again. We'll never do this again. But that was a very hilly region outside the city. Now Siliguri has become a very big city now. This was in 68. And so many thieves who came. They all came. And they returned. And they brought even more things than before. They also brought those things that they hadn't stolen in the first place. Fill the temple with all these things. Maharaji said, if Bhagavan saves anyone, then who can possibly punish that person? You see, in the Nityananda Prabhu's time, he used to wear so many jewels, Nityananda Prabhu. He used to wear golden bracelets, golden earrings, golden waist belts, golden ankle belts, golden danda, everything was golden. It seemed very celestial being was walking. So many would be following him. So in the night, he'd never think that they do kirtan the whole night, just rest anywhere they felt like. And all the dacoits, they were thinking he has so many jewels on his body. And they wanted to take everything away from him. So then they worshipped Devi. And they took their swords, weapons, knives, daggers. When Nityananda was sleeping in the middle of the night, there they saw that Nityananda was resting, and there was a very nice effulgence coming from him. I think, who are these guards guarding him? These sentries? They're very strong, and they were all guarding the place. Some were chanting, some were doing parikrama of Nityananda Prabhu, some were offering stutis, pranams. Then they said, God, alright, let them sleep, then we'll steal everything. And then they were awake the whole night. In the morning, they ran away, the thieves. And then the next day again, there was Andi Tufan, Andhakar, some big storm. And they say again they tried attacking. They say again they saw there were two beautiful boys, young boys, and they had this bow and arrow in their hand. One was blackish and one was whitish, golden. They say they were standing guard. And they say sometimes their forms would change. So they waited the whole night, saying there are only two and we 50. Should we attack and kill these two boys and also kill this Nityananda? But seeing these two boys and just by remembering them, all their strength would be lost. So they kept waiting the whole night. Sometimes you see these beggars sitting on the streets. So they were sitting like beggars. In the morning again they ran away. And then the third time they tried attacking. That time, what did they see? There was a big storm then. So many things started happening. It was not raining so much. Hail started falling on the ground. And some fell in the well, some fell in the well where they were bitten by many insects, spiders. In Bengal there's one insect called joke. This joke, you see, it's like a leech. It starts sucking your blood, and even if you try taking it away, it will not. It sucks your entire blood away. So they fell into a ditch where all these leeches were present, mosquitoes. They say their lives were in great danger. But because they were meditating on Nityananda Prabhu's Swarup, then in the morning anyhow they were saved. And then they went and bathed in the Ganga, and then they said anyhow we were saved. Then in the morning they all came and fell at the feet of Nityananda Prabhu. They said, oh, please forgive us, we tried attacking you 3 times. But then every time we tried to do so, we were powerless. Seeing that they were Swarup, anyhow we were saved. So you saved us. So Prabhu, he said that how long will you try behaving in such a way? Take shelter of Prabhu. You see, does the prince have any shortage? So you all take shelter of Gauri. He is Supreme King. You don't have any shortcoming in your life. Shortage. It's Swayam Bhagavan himself who is staying in Jagannath Puri as a sannyasi. As long as you don't take shelter of him, then your mind will never be pure, you'll never be happy. And you'll only be suffering in this ocean of misery. And the insects start eating you, you broke your legs, you become blind. How long will you suffer like this? So take shelter of God. So then Maharaj, all those thieves who had come in Siliguri, because these thieves, you see, they dress themselves very nicely. They wear suit, boot, tie, and where do they go? They go to Hawaii. Because they're hi-fi, so they go Hawaii. Beings are always flying in the air. So many came. When Maharaj, he spoke such nice Harikatha to them. Guru Maharaj, he came after some time. They all surrendered. And Maharaj, he wouldn't give Diksha to anyone that time. So he requested Guru Maharaj that you initiate them. And they say all these thieves also became Vaishnavas. They said, oh, just see, Prabhu, he delivered Jagai Madai. Now these thieves are also been delivered. Or else these thieves are troubling us so much. In Siliguri, that time they fight so much. Many Rajasthanis, the businessmen, and all the business they control. Market, everything. No one can even freely go outside. Women cannot go outside. They'll kidnap children. So you give 20 lakh rupee ransom. It's a very dangerous place. Now it became like the kingdom of Ram. So they said, oh Maharaj, you established this Ram Darbar here. Means this Gaudiya Math is like this palace of Ram. And therefore, this is like kingdom of Ram now. He said, you don't want any kingdom of Krishna? And he said, no. Because Krishna is always playing, stealing. So we're scared. But Ram, he is very simple, strict. He'll always protect us. Then the next question came, that there's this Ram Raksha Kavach. Then Maharaj, he said, on Shiva and Parvati, there were many millions of devatas there. Brahma, everyone came there. So then they started saying that Bhagavan has many different avatars, different kinds of avatars, innumerable avatars. So which avatar should be worshipped? Whom should we accept? Who's most exalted? So Shivji starts smiling. Said, oh Deviji, who's Arishtadev? Guru is a Sankarshan. Sankarshan Ram is your Guru. He has given you mantra, he has many disciples. But who is Arishtadev? Paradadevi asked you, Thakur. If I ask you, you're only smiling. And Shivji said, you will realize yourself. Meanwhile, all the devatas came there. And Shivji's ashram also in Kailash is a very beautiful place. A very beautiful forest. Therefore, if the devatas have any problem in Swarga, they all come and take shelter of Shivji. They all come and they fall at his feet. So they came there, and Shivji, he said, he said if you chant one Ram Nam, it's equal to chanting the names of Vishnu 1,000 times. And if you chant Ram Nam thrice, then you get the fruit of chanting Krishna Nam once. So one Krishna Nam is equal to 3 Ram Nam. One Ram Nam is equal to 1,000 names of Vishnu. So one name of Krishna is like chanting 3,000 names of Vishnu. So say Brahma's sons, they asked Bhrigu, I'll only answer your question if I can realize the answer myself. Therefore Bhrigu went to his father, Brahma, and what did he do? He started shaking his legs in front of him. He didn't offer pranams to his father, he didn't even fold his hands. And he started saying many things. Saying, oh, no one knows anything in your creation. Why did you even start this creation? You begot so many children and just left them. You never think about their well-being. So Bhrigu started accusing Brahma of many things. You only like creating, but who will look after this creation? So I started like saying many things. Then Brahma, he said, then he took his Brahmin thread and he said, now immediately I'll curse you. Saying, you're not even worthy of, you're my son and you're speaking in such a way. And he became very angry. It made burn him, it seemed. So then he ran away from the Bhrigu. Then he went to Shivji. And he also started shouting at Shivji, you're always naked, staying in these cemeteries, staying with these people who are smoking marijuana, surrounded by ghosts and witches. And you're saying, I'm Sadhu, Santa, Mahabhagat, Vaishnava. And you say, you only have snakes around your body. At least just be doing Hari Kirtan and in the assembly of sadhus. Just by drinking poison, you also want to make others drink poison. Started saying many things. Shivji took a stride and saying, I'll kill you now immediately. Then he ran away from there again. So then from there he went to see Vishnu, who was lying down on Antashesh. And what did he do there? He didn't say anything. He just went and kicked Vishnu's chest. Lakshmiji was massaging his feet and he just kicked Vishnu on the chest. And Vishnu, he was resting. But immediately he stood up and he said, oh, I haven't respected you or received you. So I've committed an offense at your feet. Also my chest is very hard. So your feet may have been hurt by kicking me on my chest. So as massaging Rishi's feet, he worshipped him, respected him, and he didn't say anything. Then again, Bhrigu, he came to the assembly of Devatas and he said, what had happened? So this is Shivji, he said, there are many different avatars, innumerable, and not all avatars are of Swam Bhagavan Krishna. Garbhodashai and Karnatpashai, they desire, and from Garbhodashai Vishnu all the incarnations come. All the avatars, Manvanta avatars, Avesha avatars, Guna avatars, Leela avatars, Sri Govinda Madhav Jadhav, then even Jugavatari Krishna, they all come from Garbhodashai Vishnu. But Krishna himself, not Shamsundar, who is the origin of all the incarnations, not Radha Govind. You say Damodar Govind, all the innumerable names, they all appear from Garbhodashai Vishnu, not Shamsundar Krishna. When Shamsundar is with Radharani, then he is not just avatar, he is avatari. He is most complete. Also, sometimes if only his name such as Madhav is mentioned, then he is the Vaibhav Prakashan or Vaibhav Vilas of Krishna. Then he appears from Garbhodashai Vishnu. But Radha Madhav, they are the origin of all these avatars. Shivji said one chants Vishnu's name 1,000 times. Then just by chanting Ram Nam once, she gets the fruit of chanting Vishnu's name 1,000 times. And one chants Ram's name 3 times, and one gets the fruit of chanting Krishna's name once. So they say, Just taking shelter of Krishna, taking shelter of his Naam. They say, by watering the root of the tree, the entire tree is nourished. No need to water every leaf, every branch. Similarly, Krishna is another Adir Govinda. He is Sarva Karana Karanam. One Krishna, he is the origin of every aspect of creation. And as Bhagavan desires and orders, and everyone carries out his orders accordingly. He is Ram, he is Narayan, Krishna. He is Nrsimha. But he manifests himself according to time, place and circumstance. You see, this Dharma Sabha, many different kinds of questions were asked. So Maharaj said, you see, the full moon is always the moon is always full. Even if in different days like Pratipada, Tritiya, still he is full moon. Well, according to the angle of vision, he appears as a partial moon, half moon, full moon, or Amavasya. So say Bhagavan is always one. But according to the specialities of his incarnations, he appears certain forms, and they're all named accordingly. Like we see, we have Dvitiya, Tritiya, Chaturthi, Panchami. And so in the 12th day, there's Purnima. One is, so Bhagavan, he manifests all his gunas, qualities and all his avatars accordingly. Because the human beings, they have all the qualities of demigods in a very minute form. And Devatas have 55 qualities. And all the other avatars of Bhagavan, they have 60 qualities. And Krishna, he has 4 extra qualities. They are not found in anyone else. This is Rupa Madhuri, Guna Madhuri, Lila Madhuri, Premananda. They are not to be found anywhere else. And for Krishna, he has this unique speciality. If you just say once, "Oh Krishna, I am yours," then immediately you'll cross this ocean of Maya. So chanting his name, even one smile, never look at that person. Therefore Bhagavan, he told Arjuna in the Bhagavad Gita, Tadeva Saguna Mahima Durataya Jai Satyam Mayam Tarantite. It's not easy, because as long as one doesn't take shelter of Krishna, how can he possibly transcend Maya? So they say, Maharaj, he spoke all these different tattvas, and he said, Krishna himself is performing Leela as Ram. Therefore, Krishna is present here in his full form. Navatar, Prematar, he is Mahaprabhu. He has this name Jagannath because Brahma, after creation, no one took this responsibility of creation. Jagannath himself, with Mahalakshmi, he took this responsibility of maintaining everyone, looking after everyone. Shivji, he can destroy. But what will he destroy? She is Nirman, liberation from Anartha's sins, from the desire of liberation from all kinds of sins. And he offers that person the lotus feet of Prabhu. So say, all this Harikatha was being spoken. Then he said, since Mahaprabhu has come, then before the Hare Krishna mantra would not be chanted. Only after Mahaprabhu came, the Hare Krishna mantra was chanted. Because they always chant, please always chant Hare Ram first and then Hare Krishna. And some chant Ram Narayan. So all chanting different means. And Mahaprabhu, he started this Hare Krishna mantra. Then Maharaj, he said that by the influence of Kali Yuga, then now even the Naam is being chanted according to one speculation, because of the influence of Kali. Here I can understand. Because some Babajis and some others, they say that Krishnam should be chanted, not sung in Kirtan. In Kirtan you should sing this Vajanitaya Gaur Radhisham, Hari Japa, Hari Krishna, Hari Ram. Don't know Kirtan, you Japa. So they say they chanted one separate line from Mahaprabhu. And the others, there's one more, they say Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Premananda. Then they say Hare Krishna Hare Ram, Shri Radha Govinda. So say one according to his own speculation, he is making up many mantras. See, one has one bag full of sugar, then he'll use the sugar to either make a chariot or to make an elephant, tiger, horse. According to his own desire, he'll use what he means. If you have something, use it properly, then you can use it properly. But if you feed a rooster or a chicken, then what will be the result? His qualities, that qualities of that animal also enter you. And you see, they make this chop. What do they do? They say, what do they do? They make these big pieces of soya chunks, and they fry that soya chunk, and then they make, if you eat these soya chunks, then it feels like you're eating meat. And they say, so Bhagavan and Bhagavan's names are not different. So someone says just don't eat chili food, you should eat simple food. So according to one's own mindset, then you cannot reach to live by your own mindset. Therefore, in the Kalisantran Upanishad, then Skanda Puran, and Acharya Samhita, Chaitanya Upanishad, Atharva Ved, from all these different places, that time in Siliguri, we have also this meeting took place in Assam. They say in Siliguri, Maharaj spoke on Nam Tattva. And then he manifested 200 shlokas in regard to Nam Tattva. And he said if you read this book, then you'll see. But see, his own books are published from Gita Press, Gorakhpur. They have also published Kanti Sakali Sundar Upanishad, but they have also said Hari Ram should be chanted first. So they're saying, just see. So they said Hanuman Prasad Prabhupada has done this. So we have editions which are even older than the ones printed by Gita Press. So then Maharaji took him to this library in Kolkata, in Madras. And all these national libraries where all these scriptures are preserved. And he had 2-3 books issued by these libraries. Then he showed them, they just see in these older editions, it's actually Hare Krishna first. But they have changed it, made Hare Ram first. Because in Dwapar, the Mahamantra is different, in Treta is different, Satya is different. Let's say Hare Murare Madhavaitavare, Gopal Govinda Mukunda Sore, Krishna Narayana, Krishna Lila, Saman Jagadisha Rakshay. This is the mantra for Treta. And then in Dwapar, there's one mantra, Satya one. For Kali Yuga, it's the Mahamantra. So when they saw all these different forms of evidence, then they said, oh, we have done wrong. They said, no problem. Maharaj, he told them, Gurudev. But still, you see, if you don't have this nishtha towards your worshipable deity, if you don't have some other, then whom are you doing this for? If you're chanting Hare Ram, then Hare Krishna, then will Ram be happy? Are you doing Ram Upasana? What does Ram say? Or else if you chant Hare Krishna first, then Krishna will be happy. So who has told us to chant? Mahaprabhu, Sri Chaitanya Dev himself, Supreme Lord Bhagavan, he has appeared and made everyone related to this Yuga Dharma. And they say he has given this prem, this Nam infused with prem, and instructed everyone to chant this Nam. As before, there was also Yuga Dharma. There was no one doing Kirtan. No one would follow. But when Mahaprabhu transmitted his power, and then what did he do? He garlanded the entire world with this garland of Nam Prem. And just by touching this Nam, one Lord will be very happy and very powerful. It will achieve chanting, japa, kirtan, everything. Therefore, this Mahamantra, the explanation of Mahamantra was given for many days. Then Maharaj also he published in Bhavad Patrika, Gaudiya Patrika, the Harmonist. In Prabhupada's time, Asamiya is to be published. Gaudiya Paramarthi. During Bhakti Thakur's time, magazines come out in 18 languages. So they started collecting all the shlokas in relation to Ram, Nam, Harinam. Then Maharaj, my Guru Maharaj was a dictionary to the Gaudiya Math. Any shlok he wanted to, in which way then which Shastra, then Guru Maharaj immediately he would provide everything. And then for 3 days he spoke on Nam Tattva. One chants Nam. Then by chanting Harinam, one becomes related to the Nam. He has this relationship. Therefore, this Hare Krishna Nam means Radha and Krishna themselves. They are the names of Bhagavan Avatari. And Hare Ram also means Radharaman Ram, not Ramchandra or Balram or Parsuram, Radharaman Ram, not Sita Ram. Hare does mean Sita. And it's not that Ram appeared before Krishna, therefore we chant Hare Ram first. No. So even if one goes now, you can see the footprints of our Guru Varga everywhere. Let's see how Hare Kirtan is going on. Ram Kirtan, Bogra, everything. So many devotees also staying there. So this way, this preaching took place. I should go every 1 year there. Every year he'd go there. Do so much preaching there in Jalpaiguri. So one day Maharaj, there's a train going from Agra to Lucknow, and 3 days, 3 nights reach Assam. Because there was only one single line. So we were also going with Maharaj, and Maharaj in the morning, he'd wake up at 2 in the morning and chant Harinam. So his god brothers, they're very strong devotees. So Maharaj would wake up early in the morning, and then he'd say, "Well, what are you doing?" And he said, "We chant Harani can do a chant Harinam." And he said, "This Harinam that you're chanting, are you doing for the happiness of Sri Hari or for the happiness of your own self?" And they say, "Chanting Bhagavan's Naam. Are you praying to Bhagavan or not? Are you offering Stavstuti or not? If you want to chant Harinam, then you should pray to the Harijans, dear devotees of Sri Hari. If you don't go near them, then not chant pure Harinam. And chanting Harinam will not be for his pleasure." Since there was a reservation on the train, and so for 3-4 hours, Maharaj told all the brahmacharis that, "Oh, listen, now that you've taken Diksha Mantra from Guruji, then Then just as children go to school, then what they do among those children, those who are very enthusiastic, then they go to the master, the head teacher, and they speak. And then because they have this longing to learn more, so one sees this Nam and Mahaman, but how to chant this Harinam? Das Goswami would chant Harinam. There are 104 slokas. Every day he would offer Pushpanjali. Therefore the name itself of this Granth is Vilapa Kusumanjali. Vajula stuff, which also has 108 verses. There, every living entity of Braj, you should offer prayers to every living entity of Braj, the insects, cows. Also offer your prayers to the rope that is binding the cow. This way you'll have the mercy of Rajadam. You should pray, how can I please Sri Hari, Sri Krishna? Pray to everyone. So if you start chanting Harinam, then we are no longer, if you don't know anything, but still, why we don't even listen, don't even follow, then how can the result come? Just as our Mahajans have chanted, we should also follow in their footsteps. So that when Maharaji came to Siliguri, then there'd be 108 Mridanga players playing on their kartals, bumpers, blowing on their conch. All the students, boys and girls from school would come to receive the devotees. So many would be there. And then they would take Maharaj from the railway station and all the devotees to the temple. So Maharaj was staying there for 1 week, and then he spoke on how to chant Harinam. He spoke Harikatha. Then my Guru Maharaj came, and all the other Maharajas came. The religious assembly again was organized. You say this primary understanding is not understood. He says, Yoga Goswami spoken on Harinam. Bhakti Thakur was spoken. How to chant Harinam. Mahaprabhu himself would chant Harinam. And what Swami Maharaj do? He saw, they don't know anything. So during after Mangalarti, he make everyone sit around him. And he chant Harinam, they all chant Harinam with him. Then they said, Prabhupada, I feel very sleepy. He's saying, alright, do Tulsi Parikrama. Don't do Mahi Parikrama. Do Parikrama Tulsi Devi. Or rather doing Parikrama of Prabhupada, the temple. And so they became very effulgent. Why? If one doesn't take shelter of Sri Guru, he's offered him everything, surrendered himself. So, if one doesn't pray, then how will he get what he wants? Therefore, Maharaj, he said, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself would chant Nam Sankirtan. He make others also engage in Sankirtan. In Rath Yatra, there will be 7 groups chanting with Mahaprabhu. So they're surrounded Mahaprabhu from all 4 sides. And you say Mahaprabhu, he himself does Kirtan, makes everyone else do Kirtan as well. And you say, then Gundicha, Acharya's son, Achidananda, he fell and comes to the ground. Then the Acharya sprinkled some waters on him, some drops of water on him, chanted the nursing mantra, but still he won't wake up. And Mahaprabhu, he came. And then he put his hand on his chest and he said, this is the place for Kirtan, not resting. And as soon as you see Mahaprabhu's touch, Achidananda Prabhu, he started dancing ecstasy. By Mahaprabhu's touch, he started dancing. He had this Chaitanya Shakti. Really started chanting this Nam Kirtan. So an ordinary person in this world, he cannot do Nam Kirtan. And even if he does, then he becomes very tired and he says, oh, I can no longer chant. Oh, this is like great weight on me. When can I be liberated from this Kirtan? Because he's not experiencing any rasa. We didn't. At Goswamis, they just see how they did Nam Kirtan. Then Maharaj, he presented all these conclusions of the Shastras. They're all published there in Bhava Patrika, Gaudiya Patrika, the Hindi Bengali Patrikas. All these lectures have been published and they're still present there. Therefore, if one doesn't have such a Siksha Guru not taught, then the jivas will continue to stay in this darkness. So one day Maharaj, he called Brahmacharis. He said, do you chant the Guru Mantra or not? And then he called him. What is the meaning of these mantras? Tell me. He said, we don't know, Maharaj. Then why didn't you ask your Gurudev what the meaning of these mantras? Why didn't you ask any sadhu? You're so arrogant that you don't want to bow down in front of everyone or listen from him. Why will the mantra devata manifest himself in front of you then if you are like this? See, the students, they go to school and then they learn. If you cannot understand, then again they ask. Like Trikra Maharaj, he'd make when you learn one shloka. And next day he asked, do you remember the shloka? No, tell me the meaning. If you don't say the meaning, didn't you understand? Then again he'd explain the shloka. He'd make sure that they learn that one shloka very properly. If there are 50 people in class, then 50 people, all of them have to learn the shloka. He'd make them explain 50 days. Not just the same shloka, also reciting the meaning and bringing these instructions in their life. This will continue throughout the entire year, but still you have to remember the shloka. Even if it takes one entire year, you have to understand. Trikra Maharaj is like this. So you say, our Guru Varga, you see, they have to work so hard, Guru Varga, to bring the Baddha Jivas to be connected to this line. Now listen tomorrow. Hari Hari Guru.